Hello, I am S. Forley64, also known as Sally, and today we are breaking down Lanterns, Episode 1, Pilot. The episode begins in 1996 with a young Jon Stewart and his brothers watching an interview of Hal Jordan, but he turns it off when his father returns home. He soon takes Jon outside and shoots an apple on his head to test him if he is afraid. During the interview, it's stated that Hal Jordan is the first Green Lantern, while in the comic, the first Green Lantern was Alan Scott. Years later, in 2016, Jon leaves the Coast City boxing gym, where Hal picks him up after he went missing for 2 weeks during their 2 months training. Jon worries that he still has not received the ring, but Hal assures him that the ring must choose its bearer, despite what the Guardians of the Universes said. He then leaves the ring on the dashboard, instructs Jon to find a taco stand 3 miles ahead, and leaps out of the car. Jon quickly manages to get the ring and saves himself. Hal said that during those 2 weeks he was on Farron 4, stopping a civil war. In the comics, Farron 4 is an alien planet inhabited by shape-shifting aliens. It made their first appearance in 1982, Green Lantern Volume 2, Issue 156. After a phone call with his dad, Jon sees a hologram of a younger Hal. He finds out that this is a sentient backup of Hal's consciousness, who seems much nicer than his older self. The hologram gives Jon a message to Hal before disappearing. When Jon arrives at the taco stand, he tells Hal what the hologram said. "There is hail in Rushville, Nebraska." Hal immediately takes the ring and flies there, while Jon travels by plane. At Rushville High School, Jon finds a crowded crime scene and joins Hal and meets Sheriff Kerry Kane in the stands. Kerry warns them that they have no jurisdiction over a terrestrial crime, but Hal insists the mass shooting is connected to extraterrestrials. Jon concludes that the shooting resulted from an angry sports fan and doesn't see the connection to aliens. Hal urges him to trust his instincts before noticing a suspicious man he has been watching. Jon approaches Kerry to tell her about the guy, but she explains that she was trying to prevent the suspect from doing anything reckless. After noticing eyes were on him, the suspect flees, and the two pursue him. Kerry went through the school, while Jon took an alternate route to intercept him and knocked the suspect unconscious. The suspect is soon taken into custody. Hal requests to interrogate him, but Kerry refuses, prompting the pair to retreat to a Rushville bar and grill. After turning on the jukebox, Hal explains how he acquired the ring. While drunk, Jordan was transported to a crashed spaceship in Nebraska by a green bubble and heard an ominous voice ask whether he was afraid. Remaining fearless, he was brought before the dying Abin Sur, who entrusted him with his ring. Jordan believes Abin Sur's crash was no accident, given that the Guardians consider Earth a backwater planet. The Juicebox keep replaying the same song, causing to piss some people off. Jon notices that this was Hal's plan, to get arrested to get close to the suspect. While Hal gets beat off and arrested, Jon meets an older woman who he soon has sex with. The following morning, in court, Hal gets bailed out by Kerry's husband, Billy Macon, who soon invites the two of them to his father's ranch for supper. Startled by the militia surrounding the property, Hal and Jon meet Will Macon, who clarifies that the ranch is not his. Will explains that he is merely its caretaker and cannot disclose his employer's identity. As Hal and Will discuss the attack, Jon helps Billy and Kerry's son Noah improve his football accuracy before encountering the woman from the bar again and discovering that she is Zoe Macon, Will's wife. The following morning, they visit the sheriff's department, where Kerry identifies the suspect as Waylon Sanders. Hal soon interrogates him, asking him questions that normal humans would know. Sanders abandons his facade and cryptically declares that he has come to wage war, threatening to activate a device implanted into his spine and mocking the Green Lantern oath. Hal attacks him, but stops upon hearing a beep. He corners Sanders into a corner and encasing him in a bubble construct, containing part of the explosion as it destroys part of the sheriff's department. The episode then ends in 2026, where Jon and Kerry return to the high school where they find Hal's snow-covered body with his ring missing. That's the end of the video. Did you like it? Was there anything I got wrong? Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. Goodbye and have a nice day.